better than the rest.
Come on.
We all on his chest.
One way or another, as they say. As the room fill up, this is Cowboys, 49ers. Oh my goodness, I've got draft details up there. It's supposed to be OTAs details, but you guys bear with me while I build the plane, while it's in the air. The Brothas Podcast.
We're back in this thing.
Episode number 6.
That's the ring we chasing after, baby. Number 6.
And as long as we get there before you all, I'm a happy man.
With brakes, drive slow, my bro.
Nah. Come on.
I'm like, Steve Nash, mile side mile on the pick and roll. You know, all I wear is the gold. I chew.
Come on, man.
I'm sick like skip through my loot. Oh, I gotta stop. Look at the flu.
It's all good.
Bro.
Let's go. We almost there. We building the plane while it's in the air. If you're on the Facebook, if you're on the other grooves, be sure to understand to disregard the title in there, you know. Rookie error, you know. But the episode number is right? Right?
It's right, my G. Digging it.
Come on. Turn me up.
Hey, turn me up.
Come on.
Pay me like Kupp.
What?
I go to the Kupp.
What?
They used to call me Buck.
What?
I say, what up?
What?
I'm like a Mack truck.
What? You can't keep it going.
Keep it going. I feel like Jesse Owens. I feel like the Owens. Oh, want to know? You live at the Law Nation show. What it do?
Boy, that beer game, man. Look at that beer game, man.
What it do, my G? You know, got a little beer game still going strong.
Now, shit, I done trim mine down just a little bit to fit the circumference of the head, you know. But yours, sheesh. That boy, you're going to have it going down like Amos' beard, you know, Aaron's beard, you know.
Hey, in the Psalms,
Moses' beard.
Like Psalms 116.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like precious oil poured upon thy beard. That boy beard, man. Oh my goodness, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching. This is another episode from yours truly.
Yes.
To the 49ers. You know, my brother from the same mother, no other. Don't look like Danny Glover, but he keep it cool with you guys, the twin maker.
Yeah, dude. Yes. The same mother. Big ups, man. Today is a very special day on this wonderful Thursday, man. We just want to give a shout out to the one who housed us, birth in the same womb. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Mama Dukes out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, she ain't rocking with the silver or the gold.
She got some gold in there, though. She like them who that?
New Orleans Saints, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is, though, you know.
Right. Man, shout out to everybody, man, once again. Shout out to you, I Love Weed. Shout out to you, Lady Jessica. Shout out to you, Hazy Eye Publishing LLC and JR214. Appreciate you. It is what it is. You are the team that knocked us out of the playoffs.
Yes.
Once again, you know, I'm going to say this, man, 14 penalties. The Cowboys were nervous running out of the tunnel there. You guys had a guy by the name of Deebo Samuels with the boom box and everything. But enough of that. Enough of that, right?
Enough is enough.
So talk to me, man. What's going on at your OTAs, man? Who's this new center that they talking about? Because Alex, he didn't retire. He put his retirement papers in.
Hey, man. Now, we all know once you have a veteran that was there for you last couple of years, like Alex Max, he was on the all-decade team. For those who do not know, from 2010 up to 2020. Cleveland, Atlanta, here as he retired as 49er, man. He was great for us. We really needed his expertise. He came out of UCLA, but he was a great center, man. He did what he could do, but
Right.
wow, man, people don't understand. Like, we always talk about the skill position, whether it's wide receivers, a quarterback. Talk about the D ends, linebackers, so on and so forth. But a lot of casuals don't understand the importance of a center, man.
Casuals. Ooh.
Let's keep it a buck.
Keep it a bang. Go ahead.
Is literally like the computer. You know what I'm saying? He's the CPU of the offensive line, but also having the ability to diagnose and see what's in front of him as well, as far as what's looking like in the front seven. He retired this year, like last week or whatnot. So, I mean, big ups to him for having a wonderful NFL career, man. We all know it's a blessing to play the game that you love. He retired on his own terms, and though he's gone, we have a new young guy named Brunskill, who he might not be as a big name as most people would think he is, but he does have experience. He's seen for like a year how a pro maneuvered in that position. So I'm just glad, man, that the one is leaving a great leader. Once he leaves another individual in his place that can be just as great as well. So I'm excited about that, having Brunskills coming in and holding it down.
Okay. So that's good stuff, man. We'll find out, man, because that relationship of the center to the quarterback is a unique one. And the only reason why I saw his name because Trey Lance was in a picture with him or what have you, and they was talking glowingly of Trey. What did that shirt say?
Trey area.
I think they misspelled that word there, so that way it ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. I don't have a Dak Prescott shirt on, but it is what it is.
Y'all better get used to it. He gonna be the Prince of the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get used to it.
Prince of the Bay.
Prince of the Bay. I coined this phrase. If y'all hear it anywhere else, just know you heard it here first.
Well, who's the king?
The king of the Bay, nobody. Well, okay.
Dallas the king of the Bay.
Well, right now, I'm going to keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Matthew Stafford right now as the champion. He's the king of the Bay, man. And I don't want to say it, but I'm going to keep, I got to be objective in my analysis when it comes to this beautiful game of football. And right now, he is the head honcho. So we got the young prince coming up, you know what I'm saying? He about to represent for all the Niners, and he finna take over the NFC for the next 10 to 12 years, in my opinion. So I'm going to rock with my boy.
Okay. All right. So it is what it is, man. And I think you guys got somebody else like Juan Jennings?
Jawan
Jennings. I heard that y'all was talking glowingly of him. Are you guys going to pay Deebo, or what's the deal? Are y'all going to just let him play on that final contract year, or what's going on? Talk to me.
Hey, he came to camp.
Did he come to camp today?
Hey, he came to camp. You know what that mean, right?
What that mean?
Hey.
You gonna pay him $28 to $29 million?
This guy ain't.
well, what I'm saying is, are your team willing to pay him $28 to $29 million?
Did Cooper Kupp get that much?
I don't know. What did Cooper Kupp get? I didn't even look up his contract.
5 for 110, I believe.
Say it again.
5 for 110.
What'd that break down to? Can you help my math out?
Hey, bro.
What's APY?
I ain't look at all that. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody help us out in the chat. What's his APY?
What's his annual? Because it probably round out be like 26. Because you know how a lot of these contracts are, though. They back end. The back end could be 45, 38, 39.
No, they like to front load them now. They give all of the signing bonus. They push everything up on the front end and be like, all right, cool. Trip Aces with the quick math, he says, shoot, that's 22. Then my guy Stephen White off the top rope says, nah, he got 28. So y'all give me the number. Now, it could be, if it's an extension.
Uh-huh.
It's an extension. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah. I mean, whatever the Rams are doing with that money, they done paid Big Aaron Donald. They done fooled around and paid Kupp, Leonard, who else? Jalen Ramsey. They don't care. They done pay Bobby Wags. They done paid me. They said, "Look, Lord, we finna pay you, dog. We just finna pay you just because we like you, you know." So I ain't gonna tell y'all how much money they gave me though. By the way, they paid Stafford too.
Them go to school. Hey, they tune in though. I say this for sure. Like whoever it is running their books, man, my guy is getting. He's worth every dime, every penny, every stock option or percentage that he has in the company at SoFi or for the Los Angeles Ram organization. He's earning his keep. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the flip of the wrist. Look at the flip of the wrist. Allen Robinson. I forgot they didn't even got Allen Robinson. So.
I mean, they're doing their thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep it. I mean, they've been doing this for the last 3 to 4 years, not necessarily really caring about those first 2-3 picks, man. And they just maneuvering, and they just found a different way how to do business over the last 4 to 5 years. So I just gotta respect them and how they're doing it.
Look, Deebo from Pronto 97 says Deebo is worth more than Cooper Kupp. I don't think we had this conversation, but who's the best wide receiver in the NFL right now?
Are we just saying purely wide receiver, or are we talking about wide receiver and quarterback combination? Because
hold on. We got all day, man. This is podcast therapy. You know, for those who don't know, this is podcast therapy. We going through a lot right now that's outside of football, so this help. You can give me both.
All right. So if I'm being honest, what I've seen with Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford over the last year. Only 1 year together too, as well. Like, let's keep it a beat.
Let me pull up his stats because it's silly, man. I pull up Cooper Kupp. I'm trying to fight somebody. I said, retreat. Hey, when I pull up his stats, I was about to say some things, but I said retreat.
Hey,
that dude's stats.
You did the X. You ain't talking about DMX, or you ain't talking about your boy Dez Bryant. You had like,
oh, I said retreat. I looked up Cooper Kupp stats, man. Let me just say this before you go into the details.
Yeah.
He had 145 receptions, 1,947 yards. I don't know how he hit. I didn't know how he did bust it wide open with 2,000 yards, 16 tubs. So he was first in every single categories: target, receptions, yards, and as well as touchdowns. And, of course, he had, passer rating when target. I couldn't even get at him with that. 123.9. So Cooper Kupp was the Kupp. You know what I'm saying?
The Kupp that ran it over.
The Kupp that run it over. I said I was coming with some heat. Then I pull up his stuff and I said, God, let me hey dog, you good, man?
Hey, bro. Now when you play spades, you know that look, you cut too early, you be like,
yeah, I should have held on to them, man.
renege. Did you renege, bro?
I like when me. I'm gonna keep it moving, man. When I fall and I slip, I don't make sure they know it. I keep it moving. Like, yeah, man.
Hey, look, tuck and roll.
So hate to cut you off, man. So who is the best wide receiver in the National Football League? And you could just go off for 1 year. We don't have to go all the way back over a 5-year basis. Just from here on out.
Off of 1 year, man. I gotta respect. I hate being this way, but I gotta keep it a bean and keep it to true to myself. Cooper Kupp, to me personally, he finished the deal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He won Super Bowl MVP, and it wasn't just about the Super Bowl. Y'all remember back in the day when the New England Patriots won the Super Bowl and Deion Branch was the Super Bowl MVP, but he wasn't necessarily productive throughout the season, right? He was right. You know what I'm saying? He was
dog, you went way back, Deion Branch, but go ahead.
Exactly. So he wasn't like a household name. He wasn't the top 5, top 10 wide receiver, but for Cooper Kupp to have the triple crown year that he did have, and then go out and win the Super Bowl MVP, and then win the fourth quarter of that game where everybody knew that the ball was going his direction.
Everybody knew it. Yeah.
I have to give him props because I'm right now I say he's the best, mainly because of what he's done and his accolades. So I'm gonna give him his respect. I ain't gonna be a hater, you know what I'm saying? And so for right now, with Matthew Stafford throwing him the ball, man, he numero uno, you know?
Because it's a perfect combination, kind of like I think it was Freeman or it was one of the wide receivers.
Antonio Freeman and Brett
Yeah,
Favre.
yeah, Brett Favre. Where he was just like he'll close his eyes and say fella, Elohim. He would just close his eyes and say a prayer, and Freeman would go grab that thing. Or Andre Rison at the time, he'll go grab it. You remember him when I think he played for the Green Bay Packers at one time with Brett. But neither here nor there. When you break down the film and you look at the film on Cooper Kupp, you got to pick your poison. Do you press him? Do you play off? Do you 5, 7 yards off of him? You just gotta have that safety over the top.
Yeah.
And your best bet is when he catch it, you gotta give it back to him how he's going to give it to you. That's a big boy too, man.
Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. However you want.
I was looking at that film. I was trying to find like some weaknesses that he do because he's not a super fast guy, right?
Yeah.
But he's a combination of I got great acceleration and don't let me get going, and on top of that, I can catch the underneath route, bowl you over, and don't let him extend it. Once he kind of get that Derrick Henry stiff form on you, it's over with,
And my man's got a little shake and bake in the pants.
But hold on, excuse me. The Andre Rison did play for the Green Bay Packers for a couple for at least a season or so, did he?
I think they were talking about Andre Rison played for the Buffalo Bills.
Hold on. I think I saw him one time, and my mind could have been gone. Hold on, Green Bay.
Instead of being like 96, 97, maybe 90. Or 97, 98.
I think he did, man. My mind can't be slipping. Yeah, look, y'all gotta double check. Don't be. Look, they tried me, right? I knew he played for the Green Bay Packers.
What year?
And you were right. You right with it.
Hey.
96. So don't try to check me, chat box. My mind.
Don't be out here trying to sit here and say we don't know our football.
Yeah, we know our football a little bit,
A little bit, man.
I knew that combination was good because people like, man, Rison finally got him a quarterback that can throw him the ball.
But see, people look at him for playing in the other situation and not knowing that it was a tail end. Well, I would say tail end, but he wasn't the number one option, so people kind of forgot, that he was productive still. But
there you go.
Like you said, he was still a threat though. That matters.
Yeah, that do matter. But what I wanted to say was that Cooper Kupp, I mean, if you was to start your team and you had a choice, Kupp, Adams, Chase.
Kupp, Adams, Chase. Who's my quarterback?
Trey Lance.
Oh, hell. Now look at you. Give me Deebo, God dog it.
So you changing your tune.
Hey, quarterbacks matter. It's like a point guard, man.
You changing your tune because earlier, don't have me rewind the tape. You were saying that, hey, with Deebo, he will be more utilized with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Versus Trey days or what have you.
Yeah.
So, but you saying right now, give you Deebo over Kupp, Chase, Lamb, my guy.
Hey, we got to realize what's happening right now is OTAs, right? So what we starting to hear throughout the media and through the players during their press conferences, they begin to speak about what's going on in the OTAs. You guys can, you can correspond to what's going on in Dallas in the camp and what you guys been hearing about these players who've been working real hard, right? And so what I got to do as a Niner fan is realize that Trey Lance been putting in their work, you know what I'm saying? And so I got to trust and believe that if I want Deebo to come back, it's like a lady, right?
Okay. A lady analogy. Break it down. Okay.
We know. So like
my lady.
If you and a lady was used to hang out together, y'all was doing good, and something happens, and she having to take some of her belongings, she leave, right? And she get away for a couple months. But if she decides to come back and she's a good lady, what you gonna do? You gonna make sure once she comes back, you playing your A game. You want to make sure that the house and the environment is conducive for love, conducive for arrows to be all around, spewing out everywhere when she walks in this house. So if Deebo is coming back to the fold, coming back to the red and gold, I want to make sure that he's feel welcome. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm
hold
gonna
on,
give
hold
you,
on. Is this a lady that you know, or is it a lady that you don't know? I
I
hope
know, I
I
know,
hope I ain't speaking too high.
I know,
Oh,
I
it's a
know of
lady
her.
that you know.
I know of her. I don't know her intimately, but I have been watching and observing. You know, it's like we love football, so we've been doing our what? If we're a defensive coach, we've been watching the pros and the cons, looking at the mannerism, the things that they love to do, things that they're not, that they don't love to do. So when we do get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? We have a wonderful playbook ahead of us to know how to go about in not necessarily attack, but we know how to go about, doing what we need to do to make sure everything's going to be all right. So with Deebo in this situation, Trey Lance been making sure that he know what he likes. If he needs Starbucks coffee at 6 o'clock, he's getting Starbucks coffee. If he likes jelly beans at 8:05, he's getting jelly beans at 8:08. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
I
I
want
feel you. I feel you. What you're saying, fam. Somebody asked me, and Craig, I believe that's his name. It kind of slipped me over here. He says, "Why Jefferson is not in that conversation, Law?"
because they ain't touched it. I mean,
All right, so let's get back to it. Let's get
Kirk,
back to it, man.
Kirk.
Outside of your team right now, who
Uh-huh.
would you go star with you? Who's your number one wide receiver? Justin Jefferson, Kupp, Deebo. Who else I had on the list? Chase. Who else?
We gotta be.
Lamb.
We gotta keep it a beam, man. Either gotta be.
DK.
Nah, DK ain't got no quarterback. We gotta keep it a buck, man. It gotta be Cooper Kupp because he has the same
Cooper Kupp.
quarterback, like you said, and he's in the same position far as the number one wide receiver. You know, a lot of these other guys, like a Devontae Adams, got a brand new quarterback and learning a brand new system, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill has a brand new quarterback learning a brand new system, correct? Correct. We have the great Pat Mahomes has a brand new number one wide receiver. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers has a brand new number one wide receiver. So I mean, we just gotta be real with it and know that this is going to have. It's going to take these guys some time to get adjusted to the new guys that they have throwing the ball to. So, I,
So who's the best quarterback in the league then, if that's the case in the scenario?
man, this is difficult, man.
Mm-hmm.
I have to reserve my choice because there's so much up in the air. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the gas prices, inflation everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where you want to stop at because everybody is continuously moving up their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So the AFC West have at least a legitimate, I mean, three quarterbacks that can be considered top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And so it's hard just to pick one because it's a transition happening right now. The best time to strike in the NFL as a quarterback wide receiver duo is right now because everybody is maneuvering and trying to learn what they have in front of them. So it's hard to pick, man. I can't just go out there and on a limb and say who's who, you know?
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can do this better then. Let me see if I can do this better.
God, wow, bro, I feel like I'm in a pressure cooker, man. You got these boy, you got these
Boy, I put you in the
boy,
hot seat, man,
hey,
real
you got
quickly,
these
man.
little Caesars hot and ready questions coming out these joker, my guy. Good
You won't
Lord.
be able to see it, but can you go to my Can you go to the page and see it? I'm gonna
On
put it.
YouTube.
Yeah, on the YouTube page.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know when when you got it up.
I'm on YouTube. I'm on
Let me
there.
know when you
Oh,
can see it.
ooh, I see it. I
You
see
got
it. I see
this
it.
is from my
Ooh.
guy, man, from one of my guys from Game Day. He had a little
Okay.
game. He had a little game day, NFL game day. I worked with those boys during the season,
Mm-hmm.
and he always have good stuff, man. And I'm gonna put it up
Ooh.
there. You got
Oh, I'm
I'm
looking
zoom
up
it in. You got $10, bro. You
$10.
got $10. It's a shame
So
he
we
don't
got,
have my quarterback up there, Dak Prescott.
he got Burrow, Mahomes, Herbert, and Murray.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then for the
Oh,
running backs, you see what I'm saying? You got
okay. You got Christian McCaffrey, $4.
disrespectful. You could have had Taylor up there for $4, but but it's all good, man. But you see McCaffrey, Taylor,
Okay.
Harris, Williams. Shame he don't have Pollard
Now
or
you
my
got
guy
$15.
Ezekiel Elliott. And then you got the wide receivers.
I ain't got him but $10.
Got $10, man. So create
Give me
Herbert,
Herbert. Herbert.
team.
That's $2. I got $8 left.
Right?
Taylor. That's $5.
You got 5, okay.
Jefferson.
You got $1 left now.
That's
Huh?
$8. No, that's $8. I got $2 left, my G.
Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, it's 8. That's your right.
And I can't see the name of my man's underneath Brown.
Hold on, I'm gonna drag it up for you. Yeah, let me see if I can. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me do this right quick. Building the plane while it's in there. Yep.
No, yeah,
Bam.
but
Okay. And I'm gonna make it like this, like that. Bam. Just like this, just like that.
oh yeah, I'm cooking. I'm good with that. Give me that right there. Give me with the loan. Is it Hickelson?
You got Schultz.
No, it's Hawkinson. I got Hawkinson.
Hawkinson. TJ.
Yeah.
Hawkinson. Okay.
TJ Hawkinson. He young. Oh yeah, I'm good. Give me Herbert,
Okay.
Taylor, Jefferson, and Hawkinson. I'm good to go.
Let me see if I can find a better team. Let me see if my team can beat yours. Hold on. I got
my squad ready.
All right, hold on.
My squad good to go. I got a quarterback that can run if need be. He can throw the ball intermediately. He can throw the ball long. He can throw the ball.
My team beating yours right now. I got. Give me Burrows for 3.
Okay, but he can't move.
It's okay. I got 1994 Cowboys offensive line. In the prime.
They prime their careers, huh?
Yeah, so I got all right. Give me Burrows for $3. Give me Harris. Give me Harris for 2. I got 5. That's 5. Give me Jamar Chase because I gotta have my guy Jamar. And give me Dalton Schultz. I won it. I won.
Who your tight end again? Schultz?
Schultz!
You homer. You homer. You homer over here going with Schultz.
Oh, my gosh, man.
I think my team has more.
Who team winning, y'all, in the chat, man? Come on, man. Who's winning?
I'm gonna give them mine again. I got Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, and TJ Hawkinson.
How you say that man's name? Yeah, Hawkinson.
Yeah,
Hawkinson or something
Hawkinson.
like that. Yeah,
I got TJ Hawkinson.
Okay. Jamal said, because, Schultz blocked me this weekend. He blocked me. But I'm going to tell you. I guess, man, the dog that get hit with the brick yelps. I don't know, man. Maybe he feels like he's bad or whatever. Law, you trolling Schultz, laugh out loud. Hooper, Justin James says, Law team win. Let me break down my team again.
Tell me who said the Law team wins. Tell me
Justin,
why.
Justin, you want to do it that way?
Hey, watch this. Hey, bro, tell me why. Tell me why they win. I want to know this, Justin.
Hold on. We
got Herbert.
We can fix this up a little bit. We can fix it up a little bit.
Jonathan Taylor.
Uh-huh.
Justin Jefferson. And TJ Hawkinson, man. Come on, man. I got a squad, bro.
You got a squad. Okay.
I got a whole squad, bro.
All right. If y'all want to jump in and be a part of this episode, you see that link down there in the chat?
Come on, tap dance.
Tap dance in there, jump down in there, and explain to your why Law team is winning. Because did you see what Jamar Chase is able to do with his quarterback? And Harris, yeah, he played for the Steelers. I can't stand the Steelers. But that boy can run. And I got the 94 Cowboys offensive line, bro. 93,
He didn't even
94
touch
Cowboys offensive
1,300
line.
yards, bro. He barely even he didn't even run that good. He had an all right year. People out here overhyping the season he had.
What would he do behind your offense? What would he do in your system?
He don't run the zone scheme. He ain't that type of runner. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shoot, Harris is a runner, dog. He's a dog, man.
He ain't a runner. He ain't a track star. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Taylor was and still is. Come on.
I heard you guys are gonna approach this thing with 3 running backs, man, for the 2022 season, the 49ers.
Oh, we'll keep it old school, my bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're gonna make sure we keep them boys fresh. And we're gonna make sure they can go out there and play hard. They can hit these holes nice and nasty. And we're gonna have Elijah Mitchell, Trey Sermon, and TDP. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we're ready. You know, NFC, y'all better get ready. We'll be hard nosed, we'll be nasty, we'll be aggressive. And that's just the mentality that we have and we've been had. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like, I mean,
Let me see. I'm seeing Burrows outplays all of those guys. I'm reading Burrows, Taylor, Jefferson, Schultz. Burrows, Taylor. Let me pull my thing back up over here. Burrows, Taylor.
No, I had Jefferson.
No. This is their lineup. Burrows. I messed up. Burrows, Taylor, Jeffersons, and Schultz. That's not bad at all. Let me see. 3. Yeah, he even got $1 left, don't he? Got $1 left. Shoot, he got some injury reserve money.
They got change coming back.
Got change coming back. Oh my gosh, man. So what else been going on, man? We got the link down just below. If you guys want to talk about anything, y'all can jump right on in and give me your thoughts or what have you. Not just on that topic though. You know, we keeping it an open sesame type of vibe right now, man. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, really, man, just been checking out OTAs, honestly. Like, we know for anybody who loves the off-season content and what's going on with the team, we know that OTAs are very important. This week for us was mandatory for the guys to come through and just do a little check-in so we can look at your measurements, see what your body fat looking like, taking care of yourself. And before we had like that 40-day break until training camp begins. And so, like, I just love hearing the guys that were undrafted. I love hearing what they're doing. I love hearing about the NFL draft picks that we had this year. It's awesome to see how these guys are adjusting to being a professional, to being a real life. Like, this is their job now. So it's been awesome, especially for me, knowing that Trey Lance is our quarterback, our QB1 this year. Jimmy Garoppolo was excused over the last week because he's still rehabbing his shoulder. He didn't have to come into OTA, so Trey Lance was given the ability to come in his training camp, take all the first team rep, kind of put his own stamp, put his swagger, whatever it is that he feels like embodies who he is. He can begin to galvanize the team, and they can begin to see how he leads. So it's been just an awesome feeling as a 49er fan to know that we're transitioning outside of Jimmy Garoppolo into Trey season, So I'm geeked up, man. It's been exciting to hear what's going on, the bombs he's been throwing in training camp practices and things of that nature, man. I'm excited. I'm geeked up,
So I'm gonna tell you my dark horse after you tell me yours. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you mine, and then you can tell me who your dark horse is. I got a guy that was undrafted. He went to Florida A&M, and his name is Marquise Bell.
Okay.
He's 6'2". He runs a 4.4 40. He's a good weight, about 206, give or take. And I'm just looking at this guy. He wears 41. For those who don't know, who's watching over here, and he got range, and he's a thumper. He's not afraid to come down and field, and he can play fourth side. And the guy is just amazing in my opinion. He may start off as a special team guru. Nothing wrong with that, by the way, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. He's hungry. He's aggressive. The team on the defensive side of the coin, we went from the 30th ranked defense last season down to the 12th. And one thing that I can tell you guys so far is for those who looking for this OTA news, pay attention when minicamp come around or when they put on pads. One thing I can tell you guys again, you're really not going to be able to see his full attributes just like linebackers until the preseason. That's when they really can hit. Or when we have those joint practices. I think we're going to have joint practices with the Raiders, the Rams, as well as the Broncos. I could be wrong with the Raiders, but we're going to have joint practices. I think we reached out to the 49ers. They said, nah, we might be trying to headshot you guys for revenge, so we ain't going to be joint practicing with y'all. But who's your dark horse, though?
I don't want to see y'all
until
it's time to play y'all. Other than that, stay out of our practice, god dog it. I don't need you over here trying to see what we got going on, man. Y'all trying to be sneaky, man. I know they say keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And I know what y'all trying to do, man. Stay away from us. And we trying to go over here and see how we run our stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
that's okay, man. We took a page out of your books, though, of being aggressive, of being physical. So we looking to get that, and we looking to be that. Shout out to you, Desmond. Thank you for joining the Silver Elite Club. I appreciate you. And thank you as well as Sugar Daddy for being here for 5 months in the Silver Elite Club. I appreciate you. Help growing the nation, man. It's contagious, man. But who's your dark horse, man?
Honestly, I believe it's going to be Hufanga, Talanoa Hufanga.
Hold on. Don't give me the school. Let me see if my memory serves me correct. Hold on, give it to me. Don't give it to me.
Give it to me. Give me that sweet, that nasty.
California, right?
Me.
He went to California.
You cooking?
Safety, right?
Yep.
USC.
Bang, bang. 9 again. You got it, my G.
Yeah, right. Yeah. With poor man's with the hair like Troy Polamalu.
Exactly. Yeah. No, he's
so it's your dog, but he was there last year, wasn't he?
He was there last year. But we had a 5-year, 10-year, 6-year, 10-year player.
Yeah.
And Jaquaski Tart that was there playing that role. He didn't get brought back this year. Hufanga was a 5th-round draft pick. Mm-hmm. And so he wasn't necessarily touted as a starter in the NFL. You know how they got the projection, like what number are you projected to be? Will you be a starter or all pro? You know what I'm saying? He was projected low. But I think he has the capacity when it comes to thinking out the game.
Right.
But it's just the physical attributes that he necessarily doesn't have, like Troy Polamalu. But what I can say is this, that because our defensive line is better, our cornerback room has gotten extremely better. We have really brought in depth in that position in that room. It leads at the back half to have the opportunity to say that you don't have to be as athletically gifted because you're going to have the front 7 bringing that pressure, and then the corners being so good, you can play off instinct. And I think because he's a great instinctive player, that he can be extremely productive in his role this year, playing side probably one of the best unknown safeties in the NFL when it comes to Jimmy Ward, because nobody gives Jimmy Ward the respect that he deserves, but he is top 3 in safeties in the NFL over the last 3.5, 4 years.
Oh, man. Let me see. Pull up Jimmy. Good old Jimmy Ward. Let me pull up.
Hell, I ain't lying. I ain't got a lot of kick.
No. Jahad Ward, Jimmy Ward. Okay, here we go. Got a lot of Wards in them.
Yeah.
2 INTs last season. 54 solos. All right. Passer rating when targeted 53. You on the money.
Got his missed tackle rate. You know what I'm saying?
Two missed tackles. I like that.
Check out his coverage. You know what I'm saying? He going against the tight ends. He's coming down in the box. You know, if you need
I think if I were to put him side by side, my guy J-Ron Kurtz had a better season as I'm looking at all of this. But your guy is just, if you're going by stats, he's better as it relates to passer rating allowed. My guy J-Ron allowed more than that, I believe. But I feel what you're saying. You know, I do look at those stats right there, and I can see that that's something that he got a little something in him. 5'11", 193. Okay, he was a former 1st-round draft pick. Okay,
the longest 10-year player on the 49ers from the old regime. And so, man, he just, he has experience, and he has the mental part of the game to be leading that back half and really seeing things before it happened. And so, with our defense being, we got like a lot of young guys in our
Right.
cornerback room.
Right.
It's, you need that person behind you really communicating effectively and knowing the game. And so that's what he did last year. And I think he will continue to grow in that role. And now because the team has a little more experience in the cornerback room, he can do a little more gambling and really play off instinct now instead of having to be real safe because of the rawness of the corners that were playing last year because of injuries.
No doubt, man. I look, how you guys played, aggressive with that mindset, and then of course with your defensive coordinator, the young kid, man, D'Amico Ryan, right?
Yes, sir.
There's nothing to sneeze at. And then on top of that, I heard reports that Nick Bosa saying that he's feeling the best that he ever felt. So, kudos.
Yeah, he coming in there feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? How about you guys? How you think you guys are adjusting with your draft picks, and how is OTAs coming up for you guys? Like how y'all been feeling?
Well, so far, man, we got one guy that's holding out as far as OTAs, and that's Dalton Schultz. And then outside of that, we had Jalen Tolbert, who got banged up, but he came back out today. And for those who are out there listening from the Cowboys' perspective, he did catch 2 touchdowns in the 2-minute drill. So that's showing that Dak Prescott is already trusting him. He's a sneaky wide receiver. He was drafted in the 3rd round. He runs a 4.4 40, and he's 6'2.5", closer to 6'3". And we looking for somebody that can step up. Michael Gallup, who twisted and tore up his ACL last season, is already back out there on the field. Believe it or not, he's already on the ropes, man. And shoot, you know how ropes things go, right? And he's getting those things together, man, and getting it going. So I just look at it like this. This Cowboys' biggest reservation to most people is on the offense. You see, last year, the Cowboys was looking at it, whereas the offense will hold the defense down, right? And then the defense would take its time to catch up with the offense. Now for the Cowboys heading into the 2022 season, most people look at it whereas the defense will hold down the offense for the first half of the season until the rest of those boys get together.
So pretty much y'all going to keep the ball out of Dak's hands, trust the defense, and kind of let Dak become a game management. Pretty much that's what you're trying to say.
I mean, what you trying to say? Look, are you trying to laugh at that?
I'm just asking.
No, you looking all perky and everything with the cheeks laughing up. You know what you trying to say?
Are you paying? I'm just saying y'all paying $40-some million for a game manager. I'm just asking.
Hold on. What was the Cowboys' record in 2014? Somebody help me out that's in the chat. Somebody help me out that's in the chat.
2014.
2014, I went all the way back. So can somebody help me out? See, my people ain't paying attention today.
2014, bro.
2014. Look, Dak wasn't even on the team at the time.
That was Firefox. People ain't
But what if? No, come on, man. Look. Powell says 13-3. And what was the record for the Cowboys in 2016? 13-3, right?
Okay.
So what 12-4. One of those records, I think, in 13-3. But what I'm trying to say is the Cowboys, if you look at it and you can contextualize it better, that it's better for the Cowboys to be a run-first team, and let's stop trying to pass this ball all around. That's with 2 different quarterbacks, by the way. In 2014, Tony Romo only threw for 300 yards one time in that whole entire year. One time. They ran the ball with DeMarco Murray. He had 1,800 yards rushing, right? And, excuse me, Dez Bryant had 16 tubs pulling the ball out of the sky. So I want the Cowboys to look at it like this. If you can get back to playing responsible football, a little clock management, not going to hurt anyone. And this is what I really like about the clock management theory. even in 2016, the Cowboys were 5th in offense and also 5th in defense. You know, we could have, and that 5th in defense was very much an illusion because we really couldn't really stop anything. But it was the ideology of playing keep away. So if the Cowboys look at it like this heading into the 2022 season, they want to get back to 12 personnel. They got rid of one of their better wide receivers out of Amari Cooper, right, because of the offensive coordinator don't know how to utilize Amari Cooper. They put the smoke screen out there saying it's all about saving money. They get the money and don't do nothing with the money, right? That's the craziest thing of it all. They get the money, don't do nothing with the money. But neither here nor there. You got to look at it like this. If they look at it like you got James Washington, you got Jalen Tolbert, you got a C.D. Lamb who, dare I say, never played at that number one role in the National Football League, right? This is going to be his first year. So you slowly bring him in. Don't try to get the brother to do what Cooper Kupp did last season. Matter of fact, if you can get him to do what your guy did, Deebo Samuels, that would be a good situation. Now, let me ask you this.
That was all pro.
But what he was doing, managing the game. What he did?
By week 10, he had 1,000-yard receiving.
You said Deebo and what you try to say? Lamb and Deebo numbers was exactly the same as it relates to receiving the ball.
Without even the same amount of targets.
What you mean?
Deebo was at 1,000 yards in week 10.
Let me pull up Deebo Samuel.
Weeks to turn to a running back and become a top 10 running back
Did that help your team out? Yes or no?
Yes.
What'd you call that type of football?
Huh?
What'd you call that type of football? Control football.
You don't have a lot of weapons because you have a rookie running back and you need somebody to create some type of burst play in the backfield. So you put your wide receiver who is going to have 18 to 2,000 yards.
You said, hold on. So you saying that if you continue to throw the ball, Deebo would have had 1,800 yards, 2,000 yards.
Did you not see the numbers? Projected he would have had 19 to 1,800 yards.
So in your eyes, in your world, Deebo is Cooper Kupp.
Bro, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. He was out here killing until they sit there and made a concerted effort where his rushing attempt per game went from 1.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Hey, come on.
Bro, look at the numbers. With less.
What was the record? What was the record?
With less targets and not even in a passing offense, his offensive numbers when it comes to production was just up there on par with Cooper Kupp. I ain't got a lot of kick in my G. No, I'm not lying. Right, Deebo was out here about to have a 1,900-yard receiving yard year. He was killing. He was leading the league. He was him and Cooper was doing
Did he play? Did Deebo play all 17 weeks?
He missed one game.
Okay, so my guy missed a game too. And
only missed one game and still ended up with 1,400 yards. But after week 10, his passing production dropped because they would utilize him in the backfield. He was on par. Like his projection was ridiculous with Jimmy Garoppolo, and we don't even throw the ball.
So Lamb had 116 targets. Deebo had 114 targets. Deebo had 77 receptions, and I get what you're saying with that, right? With 1,400 yards, that ain't nothing to sneeze at, right? 1,400 yards is very solid, especially in a run-first system. Now, out of that 116 receptions, my guy Lamb had 79 receptions, or out of that 116 targets, Lamb had 79 receptions with 1,102 yards.
So he had
a difference of like 300 yards or so, you know.
With more catches.
With more catches, or 3 catches, well, with 2 catches.
So 300 yards.
With more than 2 catches. Let me see.
So when we saying yards per catch, 300. That's a big old. That's
Hold on.
200-300 yard games that your guy did not have, but only and had more catches.
Yards per reception, though, still. My guy Lamb is at 13.9. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. It ain't like I'm dinking and dunking. Let me see your yards per. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, your boy Michael Irvin.
18 yards, 18.2 yards per reception. But maybe that's bullshit, man. Hey, I need to go watch those games. Tell me the game I need to go watch.
Look, all of them. That's why Michael Irvin was like,
but 12 drops and 4 fumbles, man, that's a lot. I gotta discredit. 4 fumbles, they'll crucify him in Dallas with 4 fumbles and 12 drops. That's a lot, dog.
Watch this though. Watch this.
Talk to me.
How many rushing yards did he had compared to CeeDee Lamb?
Here I'm looking at he had 365 rushing yards.
How many did CeeDee Lamb have?
Hold on. 20 missed tackles. He averaged 6.2 yards per tote. He had 59 carries. That's
6.2 would probably be the number one like yards per carry in the
NFL. But my guy, hold on. 9 carries. We didn't rush him. You got 50 more attempts. 50 more. The Cowboys are allergic to using and thinking outside of the box. But out of 9 carries, my guy had 76 rushing yards. And he averaged 8.4 yards per tote. I look at it like this. If the Cowboys were wise enough in that playoff game, instead of having CeeDee Lamb with 1 catch out of 5 attempts or what have you, they should have put him on more end rounds. At least he'll give you 8.4.
But they didn't know you got to have the gluteus maximus to take the pounding of the linebacker and the DN knocking your head sideways. See, CeeDee Lamb's built a little bit different than Deebo. So you got to be able to withstand. That's when we're talking about yards after catch or yards after first or second missed tackle. You see what I'm saying? So that matters when it comes to running the ball. You know this as when you look at the Ezekiel Elliott and what he was able to do, yards at the first contact. How do you make the first person miss? So Deebo showed an excellent ability to be able to run the ball efficiently outside the backfield. You know what I'm saying? So that took away his attempts as far as catching the ball, but he was extremely productive in the mentality that he gave forth when running the ball was, it was exemplary. So that's all I'm saying.
Well, do you think that the Chargers have good defense, yes or no?
This year?
Last year.
Better.
Last year?
Not so much.
Not so much? Okay.
No.
Who led? I think Kyer White or whatever his name is, Kaiser White, I believe his name. He led the league, and I think was top in the league in rushing, top in the league in tackles. But it's a story of a different day.
Yeah.
He gone to the Eagles now. But they did on one play. They ran CD narrow ASS right up through the A-gap.
Yeah.
A-gap got 13 yards. You know where A-gap at?
Yeah, right in the middle.
Right up. And I said, man, and he ran with authority. I got the video somewhere. And what I'm trying to say is if you play scared, man, scared money don't make no money. And if you're thinking about injuries, you're going to get injured. I just think that the Cowboys, they should have utilized Lamb a little bit more. Him and my guy, Tony Pollard.
I think they will this year, though. I think they learn from them. A great team, learn from their mistakes. They're able to be a copycat lead and see what these other teams did and implement it into their offensive play calling this year. And we will see what's happening, But the hardest thing about being a Niner fan is that it's hard to replicate a Deebo Samuel. You got to have the body type. You know what I'm saying? That's like we've been blessed enough to have players on our teams that have been the gold standard for excellence. You know what I'm saying? But it's the reason why everybody can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you just have to have a particular build, durability, the ability to continue to go get better as the game go on, as you take on more punishment. And not every player can do it, even though they may have the intangible, not the intangibles, but the potential to do it, a lot of them don't go about out there executing it. You know what I'm saying? And that takes a lot. And so that's why these guys do get the gold jacket, because they are able to do it for a long period of time. And so
Before we segue into that gold jacket, man, I got a super chat, man, from my guy, from my brother from another mother, Coach Marv. Pay attention.
what it
Long.
do?
He's speaking it to you, the twin maker. If was the amount of catches Deebo had versus Lamb, it was way to the design of Deebo catching that allowed his big plays. We don't do that for Lamb. We don't do anything. Stick route, come back. Every now and then, deep crossers. Not even shallow drag. So we don't do none of that stuff. I've seen CD run a bang 8, But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You understood what Coach Marv was saying, right? Your play design helped out Deebo Samuels. And I believe the grand architect of that play design, Mike McDaniels, he's no longer in the building. So you think that he's still going? No, don't be have your eyes looking elsewhere now, because I think we had a conversation about this. So Mike McDaniels had nothing to do with that. That wasn't his boy.
Mike McDaniel was the run game. What you call it? Like he created the run game looks.
The looks,
not
right?
necessarily the passing game looks. So he created the run game diversions or misdirections, or when you saw that personnel where you may see George Kittle line up in the fullback position, you may see Juwan Jennings, who's a wide receiver, lined up in the tight end spot. You see what I'm saying? The Kyle Juszczyk run line up in the wide receiver position. They may motion and move out of different positions. He was creating those types of conflict at the line when it comes to alignment. He's no longer there. But when it comes to the passing game and the passing game coordinator, anybody who watches the 49ers, or if you're just looking at the game and want to study the film, will know that Deebo Samuel's strength is on the line. His on the line moves are extremely beautiful. His top of the end route, like adjustments and movements, aren't that great. And so the reason why the plays can be called for him, because nobody can get him on the line and bump him or really like maneuver him out of his spot. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't know if that is CeeDee Lamb's strengths or not. I don't know.
No. I'm saying that whatever production or whatever amount of production, will you still get that now since Mike McDaniel is gone? And let me answer that from 187 underscore 187 says no. Cal do calls the plays. So Mike McDaniels had nothing to do with that offense?
You talking about design. There's a difference between
design and play calling, but break it down once again, because I need to know.
Okay, so Mike McDaniel was the designer of the running game plays. So
that's only nothing to do with the passing.
No, not really, like not in depth with the passing game. Do they communicate? Come on, like they communicate in the room about what's going to happen. But Kyle Shanahan was the person who literally was creating the offensive passing game, because he knows Jimmy Garoppolo and his limitations. So he had to create a passing game that allowed him to be efficient with the ability that he does have, which is a quick release. So because he does have a quick release, knowing that all the teams know that Jimmy Garoppolo does not throw the ball down the field, or he has the capability to throw it at the boundaries, Kyle Shanahan had to create offensive that allows space to happen in a crowded place, which is the middle of the field. So because of his ability to be extremely complex when it comes to his routes, that he allowed the other players to play in the 3 different levels, he allowed Deebo Samuels to get the ball in a short area and catch it. And then this is where he became the yak king, because he was able to not only catch the ball, but immediately turn to a running back. So a lot of his yards came from yak. He caught the ball when maybe like 4 to 5 yard routes, and then he was able to extend it to a 20-yard run or a 20, 35-yard passing play. You see what I'm saying? And so that what made him good. You see, and that's the difference. Mike McDaniels ain't necessarily there, which our running game may suffer, but our passing game wasn't because of Mike McDaniels. Solely because of him.
All right, so we'll find out, man, because Mike McDaniel's over there in Dolphins land now, and we will find out, basically. He says, Coach Marv says, no law, the head coach is in charge in San Francisco, laughing out loud. Yeah, I do know. You know, I do know that, you know, your guy, he's in control of like final say of or even personnel in certain ways as it relates to checkoffs on players that they bring in, which I wish that we had something similar over here. But then again, I don't know too much because of Mike McCarthy. I don't know how he would really operate in that capacity, you know. Uh, it's weird.
Wait. So as an example, say for instance, Mike McCarthy took over the play calling again.
Right.
But the passing game stayed the same. Kellen Moore would be the passing
Game.
designer or the passing coach per se.
I'm thinking now. I'm keep going.
But Mike McDaniels would be the OC. He would have been calling the plays. But if y'all got a new running back coach, your passing plays will still pretty much be the same because y'all still have the same passing game coordinator. But your running back coordinator will be gone. You know what I'm saying? And so that will kind of happen to us.
Hold on. You got. Okay. Mike McDaniels, he was the installer. He installs the stuff.
For the running back.
For the running backs. Shannahan calls the plays.
And installs the passing.
It installs the pass. Like, I know for sure that 9 route sending Brandon Ayuk straight up to see my quarterback ain't going to be able to make that throw. No. I'm going to call some shorts, some quicks, and some outs, and then I reach over to Mike and say, okay, in this particular look, what running formations or what running design that you have that's close to this look right here. Right, he called it out of play. Okay, so I can see where that can work. I wish that Mike McCarthy would have said, Kellen Moore, give me this playbook. I see your list of plays that's installed, right?
Yeah.
But my experience of calling plays know that in this particular formation of defense that the 49ers are in, right? I'm just using this as an example. That X, Y, and Z play would not work based off of percentages of chances of this happening because these play designs are designed to take away. Because you got plays. This play gonna take away the post. This play, regardless, is gonna take away certain looks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, God dog it. That's a good system.
Yeah. So can I put in a play that can look similar to this, but
work against the post?
Or work against. I tell you, the personnel. You know how I tell you earlier about, hey, Cal, put Juwan Jennings, though he's a wide receiver, put him in the tight end.
Right.
Put George Kittle in
the backfield,
a fullback position.
Backfield,
you know what I'm saying? Motion Cal's you check out from fullback to the slot position,
or he gonna run the wheel or what have you to free up. He run the wheel to bring the safety that's on top down. Right, not to look for spacing. You know.
No, I'm gonna put him in the slot and tell him to run a slot, like run a post or run a hitch or run a curl. Like I'm gonna tell him to run a real route because he's versatile enough as a fullback to run that. So because you do that, a defense is used to what is predictive. But when you got different personnel out there running the same play, it gives you a hesitation.
It do. It's a slight hesitation
in its own scheme. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hope that make a little bit clear. Let's see we over here.
But we'll see though. We got tape down. We'll see what Deebo because last year was a coming out party. He showed sprinkles of it the year before, but last year was just dying. Oh Mike, and what we banking on now is that was a role for Deebo to be the quote unquote number 1 wide receiver last season, right? But y'all went and got Mohamed Sanu and all of those other boys who didn't really pan out because of the experience aspect of it.
But see, you needed Muhammad in them because they were teachers of the system.
They was teachers of the system.
Yeah, so you bring them in so you can teach the Deebos, the Brandon Ayuk, and Juwan Jennings not only how to continue to be professional, but how do you continue to learn this complex style, of offense.
Right. And see, that was a smart move. So the Cowboys, and I'm gonna go back to my Cowboys. We got a team of guys that all their lives in the NFL been 2s, 3s, and 4s.
Okay.
Nobody been a number one receiver. Nobody. So this is an area of the newness for everyone as it relates to my Cowboys. So now that role, whatever installment that they do, that's why it's so crucial to make sure that everybody's in OTAs, everybody's in training camp, mini camps, because nobody ever had that number one role, and it's the area of the unknown. If I can make any, if that can make any sense to anybody that's watching this podcast that we freestyling on today.
It makes sense to me, my G.
but it is, but you'll never know until it manifests itself out into the field. You know, that's just what it is. I love Weed says most game, the coach Callahan running. Okay, I feel you. Jerry would still mess up with even if we went and got Sean Payton. Here's the thing: Sean Payton is this flat-out alpha male, and he would want same controls of Kyle Shanahan has, right? He would want the same duties and responsibilities to pick his own groceries or be able to insert his own imprint or impact to the team. And then in order for the Cowboys to pick up Sean Payton, they also have to give up draft capital or pay something to the New Orleans Saints because they still own the rights. And you would have to have a situation where the Cowboys fall flat on their faces too.
Yeah. Just gotta get what you got and continue to make do with it. Because I don't think Jerry go give that up anytime soon. I think he kind of good with what it is. And
the hardest thing to do, man, Twin Maker, is looking at this thing and say, your team went 12-5 and you finna burn the house down. You know, it's hard to do that. It's easy for us to say it, but 12-5, that's a hard way to just look at the team and say, okay, unless this team look at it and be like 5-12 next year, then you could do a whole bunch of other things.
Too much talent on that team to go that would be like, y'all, boy, it'll be a god doggone, man, talking about storming the Capitol, boy, y'all storm the god doggone AT&T Stadium. Look, man, Cowboy fans go nuts. So
I mean, they put in a situation whereas in order to get Sean Payton, people fail to realize they already got the Sean Payton that they think they got out of Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore, yeah.
Right. So it would have to be, in order for Sean Payton to get here, it would have to be the firing first of Mike McCarthy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it would have to be Kellen Moore wet the bed. And then it would have to be also Dan Quinn also wetting the bed. Because Dan Quinn looking at it like, shoot, before you bring in a whole different coach who never coached here before as a head coach, it got to be me. The last time Sean Payton was here was in 2006. That's a long time. And he was wet behind the ear, you know, getting fussed at via Bill Parcells, or it could have been 05. I forgot which year it was. But you guys get what I'm saying. That's a long time. So I get it what people like to say, Sean Payton, because the Cowboys, you know, said some things this offseason about it, but it's not happening, unfortunately. What else you want to talk about, man?
Man, shoot. I don't want to talk about basketball. I'm too hot right now.
Man, let me say something right quick on that, man. The key to beating the Warriors, man, is getting into Draymond Green. It's Draymond.
He played like hot, wet garbage yesterday, bro.
Booty.
Man, funky, man. He played like outside yesterday. Steph Curry was out there.
And when he got in foul trouble, it was over.
Every time, I mean, then nobody else can really pick up what he was doing, man. It could bring the same type of energy. It was just sad because you wasted a really good game by him because he kind of kept them involved in the game. But Draymond Green played bad. Andrew Wiggins, he played bad. Like, he scored some buckets, but it went like
hot and cold, man. That dude was hot and cold, man.
Cold. The bench players didn't come in and play aggressively, man. And Boston was consistent. I tell people this all the time. If you watch a game of basketball, it's who can stay consistent the longest and not turn the ball over. If you have more opportunities than the other team and you stick with your program, eventually as time goes along, the ebbs and the flow, you will hit a curve, or not a curve, but you will hit a decline where you can hit it and shoot back up because you just been doing the same thing over and over again, plug and play, plug and play. And Golden State Warriors didn't necessarily do it. Boston, they did. And Draymond
The
Green.
thing is with Boston, that's going to put your Golden State a little bit into the hot fire, is that they are a disciplined team and they play good defense. They're a disciplined team. They're athletic. Brown, shout out to the beer gang. That Brown, why they fighting and arguing over who fouled who, Draymond like this. Hey, keep your head down the court. Hey, he chunked that thing like I said, man, that dude can play. That dude can be a quarterback. He chunked that thing to Brown, yak, and they didn't shake. They didn't get shooken.
Yeah.
When Golden State made that run at halftime, you know, it made that run. I was like, curve back at it. But they never shook. Look, that's going to – and smart is smart sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
That joke
he
is
had
smart.
24 points yesterday, man. He kept going at Steph. Even though Steph was able to, you know, score some buckets, he kept, like, it was more diversity of scoring for the Boston Celtics, man, and the Warriors necessarily didn't have it. Jordan Poole was Jordan Puddle. He was a puddle. He went a pool out there. He was a little puddle. He was in one of the little puddles our daughters.
But when he wet though. But
he was a puddle, man. He wasn't even moist yesterday, boy. He was out there just looking real bad. You know what I'm saying? But Boston had enough players to, like, they had enough players on their starting five and in their bench,
right,
to score and play good defense. And the Warriors didn't have it, man. And so, I mean, it was a good game.
And Draymond, but what Draymond got to do is, and we've seen this before. He got to take that chill pill, bro. And on top of that, I know you're frustrated. I know you don't want to talk about this. You been bull sugar, right? The officials will not be on his side, man. They are not going. He's not in the area of the benefit of the doubt guy.
Oh no,
he's not in that area. And to me personally, he kind of talked too much. Yeah, you know, he doing a little too much, bro.
Because he's trying to find a way how to be effective, but unfortunately, it's not translating on the defensive end, and then offensively, he was being, like, shut down, so.
But see, my guy Bantu Brick says Draymond is Dennis Rodman. You see, Dennis used to do a lot of stuff. Tickler, you know what I'm saying? Dennis used to do a lot of stuff, but he didn't talk after the game, right? He just was that weird dude that didn't, like, he had the color contact.
But Dennis will still give you 16, 17 rebounds.
Right.
Draymond had 3 rebounds, god dog. If you go be talking all the noise and doing all that, you got to at least get 12, 15 rebounds. He out here ain't doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? So even Dennis was quiet or not, he go rebound the ball and make sure the other team don't get an offensive rebound. Man, that Williams dude and the other Williams dude was everywhere getting all the rebounds, and so they gave an opportunity for the other team to get another bucket. And you doing all that talking, you're not stopping nobody.
Yeah, all this just make me real mad, you know.
Yeah, so man, he played like crap, man. And
Clay, go talk about Clay.
Clay played good yesterday.
But sometimes Clay need to get some of that stuff in him. Like, look, man, I need to take over, man. He need to get it.
You gotta say, "Hey, I'm that dude," and gotta go out there and play like that, man. And so it's hard where Steph the only one who out there be playing consistently. All them other guys are so up and down, man. And it's unfortunate because that's a really good team over there in Boston. I like to tell people, I'm an objective person, man. I can't sit here and be subjective about the teams that I like. I gotta be real and look at what I'm looking at. Be like, dog, they just playing harder, dog. They look like they wanted more, dog. They look like they following the game plan. It look like everybody's involved. It look like everybody know what they're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I give Boston credit because that's what they looking like. But Golden State Warriors ain't looking like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else looking extremely frantic. They look like they're more of the inexperienced team. And the Celtics look like they're a team that's been there and done it before. And so, I mean, they went out there, they helped their own. TD Garden was rocking, the Bulls out there yelling, screaming, and the fans were going crazy out there, and they held it down, man. Jaylen Brown was dunking on people. Marcus Smart was out here looking like Ray Allen, shooting all these 3-pointers, man. They was out there balling, man. So they was bigger, faster, stronger. And Steve Kerr, to me, he got some young boys on the bench who have athleticism, but they're younger, but he won't put them in the game. And so my thing is this: as a coach, you got to realize when you play against a team that has just as more guys who are bigger, faster, and stronger. Jonathan Kuminga, who played a major role in the season, ain't getting no play time. Hey, bro, you gotta put him out there.
And I can't believe you ain't talking about Al though.
Oh, Al Horford.
Yeah, I mean that savvy, straight savviness all over him. You know what I'm saying? And he's sneaky a little bit. You know, they shouldn't have had to review that, whether or not it was a flagrant foul or what have you. You knew good and well he shoved his foot up under him, didn't give him a clear area or a laneway to land his foot. You know what player I'm talking about.
Yeah, when Steph shot three,
three, and he made it. But those little things are what he do. It's the little things, man.
Yeah.
Sure, they're gonna have, and by the Boston sneaking one. That's the hardest thing, by them sneaking one on the Celtics on the
Warriors
game one. That was everything.
It really, like I say, it's they should have won the game. They lost it. You shouldn't let that go. You give a young team confidence like they belong. It's 2-1 now, playing in Boston again. To me, it's a must-win game. You got to win this game. You don't want to try to win 3 games in a row if you lose this game. But I mean, the other boys got to play, man. You just got to look. You just got to come to the game and play, man. Look, I tell people, don't look at the refs. Don't look. Hey, just go out there and play your hardest, man. Leave the refs alone. They call it.
You know for sure, I can't stand Boston. You know I can't stand.
Oh yeah,
Boston.
Nobody like them green boys.
I can't stand them to the core. And if y'all know me, if anybody know me, you know.
You're a Laker, man.
I'm a Laker. I never forget. I dated this girl. She was doing all. I let us lock her outside. You talking?
Bye.
I ain't gonna say her name, but baby, she was talking all of that stuff with what year that was when the Celtics beat my team. Oh my God.
08, no, 09.
09 for your mind. I said, all right, you keep talking this stuff. You gotta get something out the car. She's like, open it. Oh, nah. Let me in. You go home, go back to your place. I was bitter that day.
Hey, you better go call Kevin Garnett or somebody.
She still love me though. Shout out to her.
It's a big love, but hey, God dog, you went. Hey, this is the wrong time for you to be telling me who you like, and it ain't purple and gold.
Oh my gosh, boy, I burned up that day, boy. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Man.
So Steve Kerr, man, got to be able to adjust, man. And sometimes coaches kind of like they get stuck in their ways, and you gotta let the young boys play. I don't care if it's for 2-3 minutes, man. See what he got. See if he's going to be overwhelmed by the moment, or see what he rise to the occasion and be productive, because he did do that on several games throughout the regular season. What's cracking?
I love Weezy. That was before the beard law. I was rocking the goatee at the time. Yeah. I think
you baby face.
Well, I was still smooth face though, but you know, that year 09 was a bad one, man. My Cowboys with it. I thought for sure my Cowboys would do something in 09. I was saying 09 is mine. We had Tony Romo, and I said that's the number Romo wears and everything. And then, oh my gosh, man.
So and things got a little bit shaky.
You know, it got a little shaky. And then I said, well, basketball at least going. And then they got shaky with basketball. It was just crazy, man.
Hey, look. Hey, let me know if you received that I sent to your phone real fast. You gonna laugh. Let me know if I sent you something. Yeah, let me know. Did it come through?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. That's smooth face.
A little throwback right there. Look, that old baby face law right there.
Yeah, boy. I got them bones in the head though, bro. Where you get these pictures from?
Oh man, too funny, man.
I remember that they had all of those awards. You can let him blow me and I'll fall down.
He say,
you, well, hey man, stop blowing.
I said that was cross country track law right there.
Man, I remember, man, kind of favored Joshua a little bit on that last one with Mom. You know.
I said, I took that when I was down at the crib a couple weeks ago. I said, oh, I bet he ain't seen these in forever.
Man, dog, look, man, you can blackmail me with those pictures, man. I'm glad the people don't see it right now.
Hey, and they were like, hey, Law, man, what you do? What you looking at, man?
Yeah, they would never know. They would never know.
You'll never know.
You never know, man.
Know.
So did you get a chance to check out Kendrick Lamar, man?
Man, I checked out like 3 songs and I was almost nodded myself to sleep. So I was like, yep.
Oh man, fighting words in here, man. Fighting words in here.
I'm just being honest, man. I driving my kids trying to make sure I get to Mississippi. And I said, oh, I'm listening to this. They ain't gonna get there. And then I was on my way back to Mississippi. I said, oh, listen to this. They ain't gonna get back home. So I couldn't do it, man. I'm gonna have to find like some real. I need like to be extremely secluded so I can listen and make sure I can ingratiate myself to all the sounds and the tremor and all that stuff, man. It just, I don't know, man.
Let me ask the people that's in the chat right now. Is Kendrick Lamar album go hard? Yes or no? Honestly, yes or no. It's been a minute now. It's been out for like 3-4 weeks now.
Yeah, ain't nobody like when you listen to. I'm be honest with you, it was too long. Well, man, it was too slow. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know, man. It wasn't that it. It wasn't that. It was real dense. You know what I'm saying? It was heavily concentrated. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see what they saying.
Yeah. Team Blaze said, hey, it was good lyrically, but ain't nothing you could be bumping in the car. You know what I'm saying? Terrell say go hard.
They go hard. Name me the songs y'all like.
O and B said it was some mid-grade. You know what I'm saying? He said he got one good song on there. All right, I love weed. He have a good one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody put up 4 trash cans talking about straight hot garbage. One dude says, all right. So far, the consensus of it is it's all right.
It's mid, okay.
He said you gotta listen to the lyrics on like it's therapy, boy. And so somebody throwing garbage cans out there again. Good Lord. Ooh, you don't want this review right here, the one I'm looking at via YouTube.
What about the baby mixtape? Y'all got that one? It came out a couple weeks ago.
And the baby, he out here.
Yeah, y'all. What y'all listen to out there, man? St. Louis, man.
Nothing. Ain't nothing out here, man. Just turn your radio off.
Turn your radio off.
And my man Terrell said they missing the message. He literally, I mean, and like I said, it's a couple good tracks on there, but ain't nobody really saying it was like, oh my gosh, I love it. It was the best thing ever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's about it though, man. But other than that, my G, I'm just like,
we're gonna bounce up out of here, man. Hey, music most relevant right now. Kendrick music, the most relevant right now. Okay, that's from Terrell. Okay, all right. Well, it is what it is,
If you was gone for 7.
His phone done died on us, y'all. But that's my brother, man, Twin Maker, Cowboy Nation. We had not just a wonderful time, we had a great time talking about this. And we would try to restart and kick up most of the conversation that we had maybe on every Thursday night. That's why I think we're going for every Thursday night. You still back, man? You still here?
Ooh, I hit one of them disappearing acts by accident. My bad.
That's okay, man. As long as when my Cowboys play you guys, when we beat y'all so bad that you disappear like that, I would take that. I would literally take that.
Hey, I just need y'all to make sure you do your due diligence in making it to the playoffs and making sure that we can play you guys again. So look, do your job.
Oh,
Make
so
sure
y'all making it back to the playoffs for 2022. Are you claiming it right now? You want to do too early prediction? What's your record gonna be?
Hey, I got a question for everybody who's still in attendance out in the audience. Does the sun come up in the morning?
Yeah, true that.
All right, then. I ain't got to explain nothing else.
Okay, all right.
You do what y'all got to do to get there, and we'll be there.
Can you name the teams in your division again?
It don't matter. They got to play against us. We ain't got to play against them.
The Rams in your division?
So what?
Okay.
We beat them 5 out of the last 6 times, yeah.
Okay. So you speaking with bold convictions that y'all gonna see the playoff again, huh? You gonna run it up, huh?
Hey, can an eagle see a net fart?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, the eagle can, god dog. We'll be there. I just need to make sure y'all be
Why
there.
you mention the Eagles, man? Bente ain't up in here, man.
Because I've been hearing people say the Eagles.
Oh, fly. Look, they said Jalen Hurts can't even connect with A.J. Brown. They over there crying, cry, Eagles, cry.
Hey, miss now so they can catch later.
Yeah, to that defense, yeah, you're right. Miss now, practice hard in practice, so build those things out. Yeah, I feel you on that. But tell everybody, man, where they can find and follow you at, man.
Triple Aces. Before I tell everybody where you can follow me, find me at Triple Aces. I love that comment that you just left off. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You said it right. But yeah, man, you can follow me, man, here on YouTube, Twin Empire ×2. You can hit me up on there, or you can follow me on Twitter, man. I be up in these spaces talking about the Niners and the NBA playoffs as well, man. Just hit me up, man. Give me a follow. I'll be sure to bring you some good entertainment. We like to have fun. Twin Empire X2. That means ×2. I got 2 sets of twins. So look, I'll let you boy.
Hey, before you roll up out of here, Warriors in what?
6.
Warriors in 6. If y'all disagree, y'all find Twin Empire channel. I don't care who win it, but I would rather the Warriors to win it over Boston, Y'all got to get it together, man.
Hey, hold on, look. Hey, it's the first to how many games?
Look, you can't go down by 2.
I just got a simple question. It's the first to what?
First to 3 games right now.
It's 2-1 right now.
2-1.
Boston, how many games you got to win the whole thing?
4, right? You got to win 4 of them, right?
You got to win 4. So they won 2, so they got to win how many more?
2 more. They got to win 2 more.
All right. So look, if you're playing against the best of the players, correct?
Right.
The best of the players, right?
Oh, I see where you're going.
I mean, does it supposed to be competitive?
It's supposed to be competitive.
Does it supposed to be hard?
It's not soft. It's supposed to be hard. You're right.
It's supposed to be hard, right? I ain't never seen it hard. I never seen a soft one make something. You know what I'm saying? If you want to produce life, you gotta have so hard. You know what I'm saying? Am I lying? I ain't know.
Cool.
That's where the guts went. Just dropped.
Ain't nothing been producer I've known or heard of throughout life.
Hey, man. Hey, all right, man. Hey.
Hey, people in the chat, y'all hear me, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
They don't know what you're talking about, man.
So in other words, it's hard right now.
You got to be hard from the start. You got to
have heart.
To
straight out of Memphis, Tennessee. But when it's hard and you make it through,
it's Mr. Nasty time.
Hey, it is real hard. when it's done, it feels better.
Simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
come on, man. Mama, we love you. Happy birthday to
Shame.
you, mama.
Happy birthday.
Shame.
You know what I'm saying?
Shame.
Hey, y'all wish my mom a happy birthday because, man, Dad went hard, man, to have us two up in this joint, man. I really appreciate y'all so much, man. So
Hey,
y'all put happy birthday in the
happy
chat.
birthday to Mama Dukes in
Mom,
there, man.
yeah,
The chat, you know,
yeah.
straight up 60. Hey, I'll give our beautiful mom her beautiful age, 65. You know what I'm
And
saying?
alive, baby,
Mama
yeah.
Dukes, 65, baby. You know, happy birthday to the mom. For all of you guys who are constant viewers of Law Nation, you know what I'm saying? It's big ups to Mama Dukes. She made sure, you know, she created a beast over here, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
and
look,
we look good too, man.
and we still looking young and quite handsome. El Guapo, you know what I'm saying? Still, you know, still young and handsome. So, you know, big ups to mom because she had a part to play in it, you know. I'm just saying,
Maybe because I'm young and I handsome, you know.
you know what I'm saying? So big ups to Mama Dukes, you know, happy
Mama.
birthday. Enjoy your day, have a beautiful time, kick back, relax. And also, wait. Also, my people in the chat room. Give a big shout out to Mama Dukes. Mom not only did turn 65, but mom retired as
Oh, I
well.
forgot.
Mama Dukes retired. Our mama, yeah,
Yeah,
man. Big up
yeah.
to Mama Dukes. Mama was in the she worked in the hospital, man, serving the people for over 35 years.
Director of nursing, man.
Director of nursing, man.
Smart,
Yeah.
smart. You know.
First black nurse in Natchez, Mississippi to ever be allowed in the surgery room. Just for y'all who don't know, our
Yeah.
mom is a pioneer. She's a trailblazer. You know what I'm saying? The first black woman ever allowed to cut in and help on somebody out of surgery in Natchez, Mississippi. So our mama was a groundbreaker, a trail blazer. For
Blazer.
those who do not know, mama will represent it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep. And when
you know,
I'll tell the people, man, when I said I was trying to stop the channel, I was about to shut it down. I said, man, I can't take this no more, man. YouTube is on some BS. And she said, hey, one way or another, you know, I love it, man. You know, one way or another.
sure.
She said, go to another platform, do it there. You know, you love doing this, you know, do it there. And I went to Facebook. Started a Facebook group. So shout out to everybody that's watching via Facebook. It wouldn't be a Facebook if it wasn't for my mom, nor
Yes, sir.
Instagram or Twitter. That's why, hey, Lord, why you on all these platforms? Because mama said, you got to listen to what mama said. You know, mama said get out there one way or another. I got three YouTube pages and I got a fourth one that no one know about. It got over 100,000 subscribers just because I just loaded anything on there. I ain't going to let nobody know everything, but I let y'all know some things. So law is everywhere. I be sitting back watching people. I said, man, I'm going to go live over here. They don't even know
Here,
it's
I'm
me.
there, I'm everywhere. The big ups, man.
I got one YouTube page. It's just this right here. Yeah, man. It's just the beard.
Yeah.
It's just the beard.
Hey, I'm gonna get you. Look, I might get one of them. Just my one beard, man.
Yeah,
It's
one
like,
beard, just the beard grows, you know. Like, why you just got music on it? I'm always tinkering out something, you know.
like this day, I'm going to show you how I wash my beard.
Yeah. Yo. So appreciate moms, man. Moms, man, been holding it down for us, man. And she is no softy, man. She is a person that's, hey, did it kill you? What you know about that? Did it kill you? You know, yeah, like go ahead and go do it. You know,
Go ahead
she
and
had
do
to
it.
be
Take
that
care
way.
of you. Saying,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can find me at Twin Empire of James Williams. TWINEMPIREX2. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a few seconds. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Well, see, this is our longest outtake ever, man. When we departing. Hold on, let me put it in.
But we would represent for Mama Dukes, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, not only are we celebrating her birthday, 65 beautiful years, glorious years on this earth, but also her retirement as well. Consistent, like I said, she worked in the hospital for years upon years, man. helping people continuously, man. So she has a heart of a servant to help people, man, and continue to help care for people and nurture people back from being in a down place to a healthy place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, big ups to mama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't know what to do without her. What I'm gonna do is I'll post a link, man, when the video is over. I can't even find your page for some reason, bro. But I got it somewhere in there. But y'all be sure to check him out. Let's grow. Let's go, Cowboy Nation and 49ers, man. Just don't say bang, bang, man. Come on, man. I seen somebody 187. He going to put that thing in there. Come on, man. Get out of here, man.
It's all good. Bang, bang. We in this thing. Let's go.
Yeah, that's better. That's better right there, man. Appreciate everybody, man. One love, Cowboy Nation. Y'all write this down, too. There's one thing a man should always do. Mainly to himself be true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what they bring makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone, nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, you already know this, huh? Keep it at a moderate tone, because raised voices turns hearts into stone. Because in the beginning, it was brother I would kill for brother. The morals of life, live, love, and respect for another. Then there are those who will try to be smart. They will raise up a 49ers shirt and try to alter my heart. But those brothers like that, you should trust, because that silly fool, that's what SF stands for. You threw me off. Got no respect. But in the reality of it, man, shout out to him. Reason why I allow my brother from the same mother talk noise, we both got 5. We both got 5 on it. And only the Steelers, the Patriots, those are the other teams, right, that can talk some noise. Everybody else, sit back, relax. You're standing in the room with greatness, right? You're standing in the element of success, and everyone else is looking up so much they got stomach muscles on their necks, huh? They be looking up, man. Say, hey, can we just get a piece of that? Can we just get a hold to some of that? But they can't. But shout out to the Steelers, the Patriots. That's okay. We coming, baby. We coming. That's why this is episode 6, We coming for that ring.
One of us gonna get 6, goddamn it. What the robot say?
Well, last time y'all got one, we got one right behind you, right?
Hey.
Yeah.
In the 15-year span, we both got 8?
Yeah, okay.
So let's go. Let's get it.
That's been our time. I really appreciate you guys. DC for life, and whatever you want to say. Is it Trey? Okay, all right. Salute.
It's Trey season, baby. Shout out. Trick or Trey. Let's go.
Dak attack. We about. One love. Salute. Let me see some blue hearts in the chat. Got the wrong screen up here. Let me see some blue hearts in the chat. Blue hearts in the chat, and if you're a 49er fan, you can put a gold heart or a red heart. Either one of those.
Blue hearts in the chat.
Yeah, let me see that. You can
red
put
hearts
fire.
where you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Let's go. Salute. They call him Trick or Trey and Dak Attack. I like it. Salute.
Trick or Trey, baby, in the building.